Today I want to show you how to do the provisional cast on. Many of you bought Cynthia's cowl kit, and it starts with a provisional cast on, which might be new to you. So I just want to take the time and show you how to do it. I prefer to do it with a crochet hook. So all you need is the kit. You need a 16-inch size 6 circular needle, a similar crochet hook with the same thickness, and you need some waste yarn. Provisional cast on means you cast on stitches on waste yarn, but at the very end you unravel this waste yarn and you catch your live stitches, which you can use for grafting 2 stitches on both sides together. But this is at the very end, and this might be another video. But just to get you started, I use my waste yarn. I put this aside. I use my needle. And the crochet hook. I create a loop with my waste yarn. The tail is not important, doesn't need to be really long. Put the hook inside, and then I have my circular needle. The crochet hook goes on top of the needle, and you wrap the yarn with your crochet hook. You catch the yarn with the crochet hook in front of the needle and make a crochet stitch. This way you have your first stitch on the needle. You bring the yarn in the back, catch the yarn again, bring it through, and here is your second stitch. Oops. Again, yarn behind the knitting needle, crochet hook in the front, catch your yarn, bring it through, yarn in the back. The pattern calls for 90 stitches. You should cast on, provisional cast on 90 stitches. Whenever you see 90 stitches, I cast on 91, always 1 stitch more, because when you unravel your stitches at the end, you are off by 1 stitch. So whatever number I see for a provisional cast on, I add 1 stitch, so from 90 to 91. And then when I do my first round, I knit the first and last stitch together, so that I will end up with 90 stitches on my needle. But also when I unravel my waste yarn to catch the live stitches, I will also end up with 90 stitches. Okay, so let's go. 91 stitches, 3 on the needle. Now I have 87, 88, 89, 90, and my 1 extra stitch, 91. So from here you just do a few chains without the knitting needle. Okay, and I cut my yarn and I pull the yarn through. This tail here will be the beginning of my unraveling the stitches. So now I have all these provisional cast on stitches on the needle on my waste yarn, and I pick one of the colors. Cynthia did a great job hiding the beginning. Here it is. So, and from here I just start knitting my stitches. One, two, three, four, all the way to the end. So these are the last two stitches of my provisional cast on. I knit them. You see, my working yarn is on top of the needle. My provisional cast on, made out of the waste yarn, is under my needle. And now we need to join the stitches. Make sure that you don't twist. So put all your provisional cast on stitches inside of your circular needle. Just make sure that you don't twist it, and pick it up. It shouldn't be twisted. And remember, we have one extra stitch. So what I do on my first row, I put this last stitch from my row back on the left needle, and I knit these two stitches together. This way I decrease my extra stitch. That's it. And from here it's easy knitting. You just knit, knit, knit until your mini skein is gone, and then you pick your next mini skein and you add it, and you create a beautiful cowl. And at the very end we are going to unravel these stitches, catch them, have our live stitches, and then we have to graft them together with the Kitchener stitch and with our very last row of this cowl. But this is no worries, we will offer another video for you. Happy knitting, and I hope this video helps a little bit. And again, this was my very first video and I'm really not a pro, but my Wednesday class said they really want to see a video from the German lady. That's me. Happy knitting!